Crystal and Andy and I sat down and we came up with what we thought would be a realistic scenario, and that is an urban environment where you have a situation where you cannot use your vehicle to get home. Well, a get home bag is going to be something small. It just needs to get you home. The difference between this and my 72-hour bag, you can see, is pretty significant. So they're two different bags. They're designed to do two different things.
Everyone has to build a bag to themselves.
We're going to go through this bag and I'll show you my concepts. And since we're going through the city, I don't want to draw attention to myself. Like I said, we're putting our primary weapon away.
I mean, realistically, the world hasn't ended, so obviously we're not carrying our sidearms, out in the open. We've stored them away inside of our packs because the likelihood of us needing them is slim to none. And we're still trying to respect the public and everyone else here.
In the front part of my bag, I'm kind of have a kit here. I'll carry super glue. You can use this in lieu of some stitches. I've actually glued a guy's hand back together once when going ice fishing, and he cut himself, and we were able to continue to fish for the weekend. Got the Benchmade knife sharpener. I like these. They have a removable sharpening edge to them, so if you've worn this out, you're just going to take this off and get new ones to put on. It's very small, very lightweight. So that's fantastic if I dull my blade. And then we have the Exotac. This is a ferrocesium fire starter, very small fire starter. It's got, I don't know, like 2,000 strikes on it to start fire. We're going to be using both of these from Blade HQ. And then always a backup lighter. And then I carry 2 hexamine or trioxine tabs that I can use for fires. I keep a little bit of food on the outside where I can get at it, very easily accessible. I like these Spams. They're high in protein, they're high in fat. They also have a pretty good amount of sodium in them because you're going to be running and sweating. I keep a beverage base pack, carry some beverage drink that has a high vitamin C. I carry a little bit of tea, and I carry packets of honey. The honey has natural antiseptic, natural energy, sweetener. It'll make you feel good. And you saw me pull out some sunflower seeds in the beginning. The sunflower seeds have a good amount of protein. They have a lot of sodium with them. They're something that you can easily share, and it's kind of a comfort food. It makes you feel better.
I have seeds, and I'm sure Paul showed you his and explained all about his seeds. I pretty much have seeds because they were on clearance from Target. So I don't know what he told you, but that's why I have mine.
You're going to need enough food to get you home and enough water to get you home. The intent is that you'll be able to scavenge along the way, use what you can find. Aluminum water bottle. These don't crush very easily. You can set them on a heat source and warm them up. They don't breed a lot of bacteria. It's a nice, good, solid thing to carry. I'll carry this one in my everyday carry bag because I don't have pots and pans and things to cook with. I just have simple foods, but with this I can heat it up and put my tea onto that.
So the next part of my kit is the little stove also that we got from Blade HQ. This guy is awesome if you're running light. Comes with little fire packs in here, and then it comes with this little stove stand that comes out just like this. Just pop it right up there like that. You can put your canteen mount on it. All kinds of good stuff to start up that fire.
I carry my little Esbit stove here in case I find anything that I need to cook, need to heat up, with my tablets in there.
Got lightweight rain jacket. I've got merino wool shirt, which is great for warmth, for wicking sweat. It's a long sleeve shirt because it'll also act as a sunblock.
I have a long sleeve shirt in case it gets cold. It's pretty warm out here right now, so I don't think we'll need it. I have an extra pair of socks. Like I said, man, you can't go wrong with an extra pair of socks. If your shoes get dirty, if it rains, whatever, an extra pair of socks will make your day, okay?
I have my Saw blanket that I got from Blade HQ. Pretty much use one of these with every one of my kits because you can use them for just about anything. I I keep a tourniquet with me at all times. It's just a habit that was beaten into me after the military. They're just always good to have. I keep a little bit of rock climbers tape for taping up blisters, just because I found a lot of purposes for it. I keep 2 little lighters up in here. I keep my 2 Petzl climbing gloves just because they're super tough. I've never been able to wear through them. They're just one of the better gloves that I've been able to use.
I have a pair of gloves. Always need a pair of gloves no matter where you're going, because you don't know what you're going to get into. I have liners in mine in case it gets cold. You can see that. Pulls right out.
And then I carry a couple shamags, different colors. Kind of want to keep them tactical, if you will, something that will blend in with your environments where you're at. I may have to be hiding as I'm moving, and I want something that has a different color pattern so it will break up silhouettes. They're also, you know, good for keeping the sun off of you. You can use them as a cravat, you can use them as a tourniquet, and it's actually big enough that it can almost make like a blanket to help keep me warm at night. So this is what I've got to help me keep warm.
I always have my first aid kit. You can see this one's kind of beat up because this also I've taken pretty much everywhere with me when I hike. And I just have this thing chocked full of all kinds of good stuff. So, you know, a Leatherman, Advil, safety pins, pretty much anything you can think of that will get you through. Little razor blades. I have a sewing kit in there somewhere, some dental floss. You can also use that as twine and stuff, but it's a lightweight, good kit to go for.
And then just my little cooking stove in here with my general little, you know, salts, drinking additives, you know. I have some fishing line in there to tie things up if I needed to, you know, administer stitches, anything of the nature. And, you know, yeah, my pack's really lightweight. There's not a lot of stuff in it. I'm probably going to get a lot of criticism, you know, oh, you don't have enough in your bag, you need this, you need that. Well, it's built for me. Everyone has to build a bag to themselves.
Test your gear out, find out what works for you and what does not work for you, and modify your kit to your personal needs.